Good morning, good afternoon, I guess. December 24th, day before Christmas, Central Wyoming. Warm enough to go for a ride. I'm bundled up pretty good. It's mid-40s, 46 maybe. Not a lot of wind. You know, just can't resist. I was going to go to a wine tasting earlier, and kind of on the east end of town at a liquor store to meet some friends there. I got up within a couple blocks of the place, and there was traffic blocked, backed up for 3 blocks. You know, the Walmart's up there and the mall and Target and another strip mall with Kohl's and stuff. So I guess people doing last minute Christmas shopping. But it was too much traffic for me. I just turned around. It wasn't worth it. Guy's got his left turn signal on, turned right. A little bit of wind, not too bad. I'm not going real far, although I am dressed pretty warm. A little later on, I might take the bike home and go hit a happy hour somewhere. Don't have any real family in town. Took the windshield off so I could get some good audio. As anybody knows that has followed me, which you should do if you haven't. You should always follow me. The windshield just makes the noise level in my microphone here inside my helmet in the chin area, just makes it unusable. Turbulence. Somehow I had that windshield on. I tried everything I could think of to kill that noise, and it just wasn't happening. So I took the windshield back off and went back to usable audio. So now if I want to do a video and have audio, my audio, I got to take that windshield off. So Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Here in Central Wyoming, Casper specifically, winter still really hasn't arrived. It's we've had one good snowstorm. Let's see, this person could have waited a little bit before they decided to do this nonsense. Very nice day though. Like I say, we've had the one snow and a couple of little skiffs of snow. That first one melted on the sidewalks. I didn't even have to shovel, so. We've been doing a little metal detecting. 256, so that's cash. I was going up for that wine tasting. I was going to go to Sam's Club and gas up my Explorer, and They've got the cheapest in town. But like I say, the traffic just made me turn around and go home. Paid 8 cents more per gallon than I would have at Sam's, but oh well. Only 12 gallons, so that's not going to add up to a lot. I am on the Kawasaki KLX 300. I have the two bikes, so sometimes I'm on the little Honda XR 150, but it's carbureted and a little cold-blooded, so I just take the battery out of it in the winter and just run this one exclusively. Last year I rode every month of the year, and I plan on doing the same thing again this year. Very mild winters here anymore. I mean, I think it was 56 degrees yesterday. Doing summer things, just have an extra layer or two of clothes on. Fishing, metal detecting, motorcycle riding, and out doing a little chucker hunting, which is just kind of wandering around out in the country with a shotgun in my arms. Thought about coming up to the shooting range for something to do today too, and beginning to do that. I've got a 9mm carbine that I want to put through with the chronograph and see how the velocity compares to a handgun. 16.5-inch barrel. See how many feet per second you get. I'm gonna guess pretty high, 200 to 300. I think. Got one of a little KLX sub 2000 Gen 3 in a 9mm. I got it mostly to carry on this bike when I go camping. Definitely a little chilly out here. I'm not going to go for a very long ride. This is the bike that I've had the steering issues on through since I first got it, and I figured it out first off, and I had to do it myself. The dealership wasn't interested in helping me, so I figured it out myself, and it was just bearing for. Really wasn't the bearing adjustment that was too tight. It was the nut above, that adjuster nut that was literally tightened down with an impact wrench. It was ridiculous. And then I kind of thought I was having some issues coming back. I was backing it out of the shed, got careless and dropped it on its side, and bent the clutch lever for the second time, which of course that finished it off. I had already straightened it once, but Buddy had dropped it. And so I also noticed that the handlebars were the left side's a little bit bent up from landing on that side. So I do have a new pair of bars that I'm going to put on next spring, probably. I think I'm going to put them on. I'm not sure if I like them yet. They're the ones that you have to cut to fit lengthwise. I got them measure the band where it starts and stuff, so I'd make sure I can get my brake lever on and all that stuff, have room for it. I think it'll be fine. But anyway, I thought, well, maybe dropping it kind of did something again to the steering, and went ahead and just rode it, thinking I was probably going to have to put new bearings in it at some point. And I think maybe that just kind of, tweaked the forks or something a little bit when I dropped it, and they just kind of settled back in now, because it seems like that issue's gone. Doesn't do that wandering at slow speed. We were fighting it to make it go where you want it to go. Shooting range was closed. I figured it would be, but I've got a pass. I can electronic key. I can go through the gate, go shooting. Microphone is shifting around on me here. Probably getting pretty loud. Stop down here and fix that microphone. Get it repositioned there, so I'm not blowing you out on the volume. There we go. Get her back down by my chin, rather not in front of my mouth. People are using the park. You're not supposed to do what he's doing right there, letting your dogs run loose. We've got dog parks that it's okay to let them run loose, but everybody does it. Come down there and let their dogs run around. If they'd pick up after them, it wouldn't be a big deal, but they don't. So the kids that come down to play soccer have to deal with dog dirt. So, not very responsible. This is a soccer complex. I come down here, metal detecting quite a bit. Always find something. Just change, small change, a little bit of worthless jewelry. Nothing spectacular so far. Found a coin from Guatemala on softball fields. Probably the most interesting find. Big old giant coin. I think it's just 10 cents or something. I don't remember. 50 cents. I don't remember what it was. Very much traffic down North Casper here. It was just a complete madhouse out there on 2nd Street. That's the busiest street in town, and then that intersection out there with Wyoming Boulevard is the busiest intersection in town. tasting tonight. And there's still a swimming pool there. I should come and metal detect that little park sometime. Derby Club. We got too many gambling places in this town. Half of the bar and grills have now switched over to gambling establishments. It's ridiculous. But I think they do better business doing that than they did as a bar and grill, so can't really blame them, I guess. They sure ruined some nice places. I mean, how many gambling places does a town of 65,000 need? You know, we've got a dozen or more. Just I don't know. Head through downtown and head home. I live just a couple blocks from downtown proper. I came down this morning to get some new tabs on my Ford Ranger. I'd unknowingly had been driving around on expired tabs with that thing for 5 months now. So I realized that, and I came down today to get some new ones, and they were closed in spite of the fact that their website said they were open. So I gotta wait till Friday to put plates on it. But I've got the Explorer, so I've always got something else to drive. And with the weather like it is, a motorcycle's an option too. Cold as hell in the morning, but warms up decent during the day. Face shield steams up when I stop. Clears up as soon as you get moving. Downtown always smells good. Restaurants. Take a peek and see who's open. If I want to go get a drink later. Got like 3 microbreweries down here, downtown. I'm thinking I'll probably want to get a glass of wine. Gaslight Social, got their lights on outside, but don't see much inside. The drinkery, they say they are open. That's a little building right there. Wow. Not sure what happened to that. And the office, will it be open? Nope, it is not. So, might be the drinkery for a glass of wine. Actually, their happy hour is not worth a crap. All the happy hours in this town have slowly faded. And we still got them, but not the deals I used to get. Used to be half price drinks, half price apps, and now, you know, $1 or $2 off a drink. About the same with the appetizers. So, not as good as it used to be. I don't blame them, they're hurting. A lot of them are going out of business. Yeah, I can't believe I was able to drive my Ranger around for 5 months with an expired license plate tab on it. Expired 7 of 24. We are till 3 and they're already closed. No reason to be open if you got no business. Looks like the sand trap's open. People in playing simulator golf. That's a big thing in this town too. There's 2 or 3 places that thrive pretty good doing that. I've got some friends that are even older than I am that are still swinging golf clubs, and they go down twice a week and play a round of simulated golf. And to me, I tried it briefly, and it was when I could still swing a club. And yeah, I just don't see the point. You know, winter time is for doing other things, shooting pool, stuff like that. I've been going out in the country and knocking around, rock hunting, mostly. Alright. A little extra traffic on the block. Somebody's having a dinner. Here's my new wall that I built this fall, right there, that cinder block. It had fallen down. Saved a ton of money by doing it myself. And I do mean a ton. I'm talking $7,000 over what concrete people wanted to put up a 2.5 foot wall, 55 foot long. Thought it was ridiculous, so I bought the block, tore the old wall down, built me a new wall. I'm kind of proud of it. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it sure looks a lot better than it did. Anyway, here I am. I'm home. What a great day, man. I should have almost thought about going fishing. It's that nice. I may do that tomorrow, Christmas. So, anyway, have a good Christmas, everybody.